Nothing new at all, except it's in the West Coast. Well, the difference between the Legion, this game, and last game is that when the Legion were down many points, they make a comeback, and when the Sharks are down this many points, their comeback either falls short or the scoring opportunities were just crushed. The first 23 minutes were let's see here. Laddering the ball, of course, trying to advance the ball, kicking it back and forth. Here's what I see: still ongoing problems with this team. Bad lineouts. Lineouts were just horrible in this game. I don't care what the percentage says. It was horrible tonight. Meanwhile, San Diego's lineouts were perfect. They were perfect. By the way, I'm sorry for my voice. I am still under the weather. Hopefully it gets better by tomorrow or Monday. I really hope so, man. I really do. I'm praying for it. There was a moment in the first 15. Is it 15? I'm going to say first 20 minutes, like within the 20-minute mark. O'Leary scored a try, but it was nullified because obstruction. They went. they went to. They went to TMO, and they said there was obstruction. I didn't see much obstruction, but I bet you San Diego were in the same situation in the TMO. They would have said it's a clean block, as well as other teams. Look, my point here, something's weird going on because the officiating, I'm sorry, they were not good. They were just not that great. San Diego's going to disagree, presuming to say that I don't know the rules of the game. Well, I watched the game, and I know at the point now where I know much of the rules. How is that obstruction? And why does teams do the exact same thing, but they don't get called for obstruction? At least not too much. Why is it only Miami where the rules are accurate? It's all the sports, man. I swear to you. And of course, the nullified try. San Diego capitalized as Point Evan scores a try. It just left. I mean, the left wing just completely destroys the right. The right wing for the Sharks is concerning. I think the right wing for the Miami Sharks this season has been its worst. And it's only the second season in franchise history. Right wing is being demolished. McCutcheon with a 2-point conversion is good. 7-0 San Diego. 8 minutes later, another try scored by Stowers to make it 12-0. McClutchy with a 2-point conversion. That one's good. And turning the ball over immediately is the Sharks, and they quickly jumped up 19-0. Aoki, McClutchy with another 2-point conversion, make it 21-0 San Diego. Wow, that's bad. That's a bad start. But stolen the ball, and Kubeli was able to score to make it 21-5. O'Leary missed it wide to the right. Just barely missed it to the right. So they could kick the ball pretty easy, even in such difficult angles. But with O'Leary, with the good angle that he got, missed it. Flat out missed it, just barely to the right. Wow. That's our halftime score, 21-5. The first 10 minutes, there was a point. Excuse me. There was a point where Miami nearly scored a try. But they turned the ball over. Just too many times they turned the ball over. But at the same time, 2 yellow cards were issued against San Diego in the 50th minute and the 51st minute. Really for the same reasons. But not in the fouls. Something along the lines of not in the fouls act. But 2 players get the yellow card. Aoki, if I said it right, gets a yellow, and a minute later, another yellow. Which on paper, Miami should get a try in. They got one from O'Leary. O'Leary was, to be fair with O'Leary was knocking on the door. He should have gotten the first try of the game. He should have. He was robbed from that. But at least he got one here in the 53rd minute. He does get that 2-point conversion, just barely. And in the 59th minute, I swear, these lineouts are really, really frustrating for the Miami Sharks. This was the perfect chance for the Sharks to get another one. And they turned the ball over from the lineouts. Again. They ever overthrew it, or they just can't catch. And of course, despite being 2-man down, Holloway scores. Wow. You gave up a really shorthanded try, Sharks. How are we supposed to be a better team if we're going to give up a 2-man down shorty try? How? McClutchy missed the 2-point conversion. 11 minutes later, Grayson missed a penalty kick. That went nowhere near the goalpost. Morley gets a yellow card for fouls act, even though our guy was already getting hurt from the headshot. Why didn't San Diego get a card? Why is one of our players down with his head, but Morley gets a yellow card? That's a joke. An absolute joke. And it costs our chances to at least get some bonus points. And Clean scores the try. Grayson missed the PAT, or a 2-point conversion. And the final score is 31-12. Pathetic. It's just pathetic showcase from the Sharks, and a really horrible officiating for the officials. Sorry, it's terrible. It's horrible officiating. What do you want me to say? I don't care what none of y'all say. It's a terrible officiating game. And I know, and fine. Do I know the rules? I don't know all the rules. But those are horrible calls. Sorry, it's terrible. I don't argue much with refereeing. Pathetic. Anyway, San Diego being the good team as they are, undefeated so far, 5-0. Sharks, of course, losing. They are now in 4th in the Eastern Conference. And we get a bye week next week. Thank God. Honestly. Wait, do we? Let me see. Yeah, we do. Okay, yeah, we do. Our next game is going to be against the New England Free Jacks. It's a 2 o'clock matinee game on April 6th. Great. That's going to be fun. All right, I'm going to bed. I'm going to try to recover from the cough and stuff like that. All right, this is Miami TVG. I'm sorry for my rant. I'm just so beyond frustrated and everything. You can imagine you're being in my shoes, feeling absolutely ill, watching your favorite team past 10 o'clock at night, going into midnight. I don't know, man. All right, I'm finished. I'm going to bed. I'm kind of surprised I pulled it off. All right, man. I'm going. Good night.